This is
Wait.
Hold on.
Just to be clear, is this person in a Google Doc admitting to receiving child?
19, and they're 19, by the way.
They're 19.
Wait a minute.
Wait, it's 1917, and like saying multiple years old for images of cat. That's an admission to accepting child porn.
Guess what, Cat? You didn't get him for the reason you wanted to, but you got him now.
What?
Had me in the first half, not gonna lie.
Now recording.
So, on the agenda today is a grooming allegation. We got a grooming allegation. I do not know. All right, so the person posted the Google Doc on Twitter. Nicholas Diorio quote tweeted it and screenshotted it and made a joke, and then like within a day, it was gone. So the tweet was deleted. But Nick, luckily, downloaded the Google Doc so that we still have it. And the funny part is, Nick had it downloaded, and so I DM'd him. I was like looking for it because it was deleted, and I was like, Nick, do you have it? And he's like, I downloaded it. I can send it to you in a few. And I'm like, all right, bet. And I sent that. I replied bet at 1:13 p.m. So at like an hour went by, and so I was like, fuck, I don't want to be a dick and like be like, hey Nick, can I get that? So I decided to, that Bernie Sanders meme where he's like, I am once again asking you to donate to so and so. So I sent him that. I sent him like a screenshot of that, and then nothing for 8 hours. And I was like, fuck. So then I just sent the same thing, and then he finally sent it to me. So yeah,
that's better than my interactions with Nick. I think he didn't message me back for like a year, and then he told me that if I delete the obscene photo that I sent him, that he might actually reply to my DMs. It was literally just a nasty photo that I sent him. But yeah, also, how many terabytes of storage do you think Nick has on his PC?
Well, he's like rich. Yeah, he's like buying pinball machines, so I imagine he has a lot.
At least 4 terabytes.
That's just with financial decisions. All right, that doesn't mean he's rich.
At least 4.
God damn it! That means everybody's. He's storing everything. That's 4 terabytes of links. All right. You know how many links you can store on 4 terabytes of drive space?
I can confirm there are folders. So he has an organized system, unlike me. I have everything scattered in my downloads folder.
All right. So again,
By the way, just quickly, I'm starting to think that everybody in this community is autistic. Just different, like even us. I'm starting to think we're autistic. We're just on the spectrum, right? And we're in it. Do you know what I mean? We're in it. So you can't tell you're on the spectrum if you're in the spectrum.
But if I get
then within the spectrum, they are subspectrums, right? So we think we're the normal people, but we've gone in, we've said, okay, those really fucked up individuals, we're going to put them on a spectrum. But we're within a spectrum. And if we go talk to normal people, then they'd be like, oh my God, these guys are fucking weirdos, right? And then we'd be on their spectrum.
I'm not autistic.
Matt,
I've been tested.
You have
as an adult?
I've been tested. I
as
went
an
to the
adult
doc.
or as a kid?
No. I went to the doc and I was like, look, I'm trying to see if I have autism or not. And the doctor was like, all right, drop your pants. So I dropped my pants and he's like, all right, turn and cough. And I turned and coughed and he's like, no, you're good.
And he did this to me when I was a child. All right, cool. Okay, back to grooming. What's happening?
What?
All right, so I don't know anything about this. We're going in like we're going in raw dogging. We're raw dogging the 17-year-old. No, I'm just kidding.
So this could potentially be like the worst dog on the planet. We're covering it here and now recording.
No, I mean, if you want me to spoil it, it's like it's not bad. It's funny. It's just funny. Like it's not anything horrible. It's not like I was molested by like Ted Bundy or something like that. Like or nothing crazy like that. It's actually pretty fun.
By the way, You know who made the funniest fucking comment was just before we get into this, since we're talking about grooming and diddling kids, the just a robot guy, right? I watched his video where he says he's talking about like, and if you'll see that Shinny Bear has never drawn lolly or chibi art, right? And you would expect this from a pedophile, and I was just like. Yeah, he literally tried to make the argument that they've never really created not safe for work art with children, therefore they can't be a pedo. And I was just like, homeboy's literally giving the priest offense. He's literally he couldn't be a child molester. He's a priest.
Yeah, he loves God.
If he was a child molester,
he's Scoutmaster Kevin.
I don't actually know what a child molester would do. What would a child molester do in there? Like if they were
kids?
just open about it. Yeah, probably.
Like that's what a child molester would do, and he's not a child molester. He's not molesting kids. I haven't seen.
He's a professional kid kisser in his day job.
What?
That's the guy that you need to watch out for. Is the professional kid kisser.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Anyway.
All right. I'm going to start reading this Google Doc. Again, don't know who this person is. I don't know. They could be connected to Just a Robot in the art community. I don't think so. It was just a random Twitter account that started going viral because they had a grooming allegation. So here we go. All right. By the way, I need you guys to listen. All right. Don't zone out. And I'm just reading the Google Doc. All right. You guys need to put your listening ears on and have stuff to say. All right.
I'm totally not playing video games.
I hate when that fucking happens. You start reading the Google Doc. All right. All right. I'm going to do my best to not view this tweet at this situation still pains me, but it needs to be posted as people still interact with this loser. I always thought Mac was cool. So when she added me on Discord, by the way, it's two girls, by the way. Added me on Discord. I was happy. She was on my private, so I had trusted her beforehand, but now we could be actual friends. We talked for a bit and became decently close very fast. After a day, we were like best friends, and at the time, I was super happy. She would make jokes about me dating her, so I decided to ask her out after 2 days of knowing her, which was my biggest mistake.
Okay, I like where it's going.
I've since learned
I don't like where it's going, but okay, yeah.
I've since learned to actually know people in their true colors before committing to a relationship. Since she love bombed me with constant reminders of how I was perfect, how we were going to have a future together, how I was the best girlfriend ever, and I had never felt so loved. We had only known each other for a week, and she had convinced me I met my future wife. This caused me to ignore every flag every flag in her, which I won't name for her privacy, as I believe private things like this should be respected, along with constant reminders of how perfect I was the sexual stuff. She would send me nudes constantly, and while they were consensual, there were just so many it felt abnormal. She would want to have e-sex so much, more than anyone I had ever met. And I went along with it, also consensual. I felt.
I wonder if that's what lesbians do when they have e-sex. Is it just like they do it all day? Because they have the capacity to do it all day. Like if you're a dude, it's like one and done. They're just like, all right, we're gonna goon, but we're gonna goon hard.
When
right, we're gonna.
Now that you bring it up, when like men and women have e-sex, is the dude like, does he come and he's like, all right, I'll see you later, and he just leaves the VC? He's just like, I don't know, gone. Like, how a guy just wants to roll over and go to bed.
I'm too tired. I can't deal with this. You have needs.
For D&D. Bam.
You have needs. Oh, that's great. Go take care of yourself. Bye.
By the way, Teddy with the 999 says that it's true. I was a doctor. You did great, man. Thank you, Teddy. Sorry, I didn't read that before. By the way, if you guys want to donate and support us, make sure to give us money.
All right. By the way, FPS, thanks for the raid.
Thank you. I know you rated it.
Yeah, thanks, Diesel.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Favorite goblin
Yeah, he was going over like this femcel girl who like is a hoarder that lives in a room filled with trash with just roaches everywhere, but she's like doing mukbangs and shit. It was disgusting. I couldn't watch it.
Has been told.
Attractive?
She was like an Asian woman. She was like Japanese or
yeah,
Asian
but what?
has been
Okay,
cold?
but now you got to be more specific because like Asian is like hot or cold.
it was like
Right.
cold, but it was like she could have been
She-
pretty if her hair wasn't like greasy and she didn't look like she hadn't showered for 4 days. Which that might be your type, Beavers. If I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the face, right? Because
I mean-
sometimes Asian people is hit or miss.
yeah, I mean, you do like
Right.
women with greasy hair.
It's either like the most attractive women you've ever seen, or they all look like Kim Jong Un. One or the other.
All right.
All right.
So
Back into it.
moving on to this back to this 17-year-old. I felt so loved by her, and since she lived 4 hours away from me, we decided to plan a meetup for the weekend. The time came, and she drove 4 hours to my house. Once there, she immediately hopped in bed, and we cuddled for a few hours. We did a lot of sexual stuff over the weekend, and I believe she was the one, as did she. I thought she would constantly tell me how much she loved me to my face, so I thought she was being genuine. It all seemed real. How lucky it is to like start e-dating a person you find out they only live 4 hours away. It's like pretty lucky, you know?
That's terrifying.
Yeah. All right. So of course the girl's name is Kat. It's like every psycho e-girl is named Kat.
Agreed.
Fucking cats.
Kat says hi. On Thursday, I get my license, by the way, so possible meetup. And Mac, that's an adorable couple, Kat and Mac. Hey, look, it's
I don't
Kat
know,
and Mac over there.
Yeah, but that's also a red flag right there when somebody says to you, I don't know, maybe I'm looking at it through the eyes of like a 30-year-old dude. But like,
oh yeah, you're right.
Somebody says to me, Thursday I get my license, by the way. So possible meetup, I'd be like, okay, done. Closing that DM, out of here.
Nah, you'd be like, you would be like, hell yeah, get over here.
I'd be like,
now.
babe, you don't need a license. I'll come pick you up.
Yeah, I'll pick you up after school.
You got to reap the benefits of this type of relationship, babe. What's the point?
We can I can help you with your math homework. All right, and then Max says, I don't know what to do. Like question. We got to plan it. Yeah. How? Okay. With it, would your parents be with something? The meetup ended, and she went home. We were sad. It was over, but it was still fun. She gets home and texts me. Then I go to sleep. Hi, Mitch.
Hi, Becca. What the fuck? What are you guys doing here?
I heard Beavers was grooming minors, so I came to shit on him.
How do you say that I am the one grooming minors when Matt Pitt in this stream has said the most such shit about?
I'm just saying. I turned the stream on and Beavers is like, she told me like that she was just getting her license, and I was like, let's fucking go.
All right, so the meetup ended and she went home. We were sad. It was over, but it was still fun. She gets home and texts me. Then I go to sleep that night. I wake up and tell her good morning. We talk for a few messages, and she doesn't join the VC for that day or talk to me much, which I think is unusual, but I ignore it. For the rest of the week, she avoided me as much as possible. I was confused why until she DM'd me one day telling me that she wanted to break up with me due to the distance of 4 hours being too much. Guys, all right, let me stop real quick. Please, if you're writing a Google Doc, throw in some commas. Okay, this is getting really annoying to read. I feel like I'm just reading a fucking stream of consciousness.
You know what the worst thing is? You can just go to fucking the automatic grammar thing, and it will do all the grammar for you.
Yeah, you know when that green line goes underneath, just correct it for me, please. Break up. Let's see. All right, I was confused why until she DM'd me one day telling me that she wanted to break up with me due to the distance of 4 hours being too much. I was confused since we literally just met up and told her 4 hours isn't a lot. If you truly love me, you wouldn't end the relationship over something so simple like this. She told me that she thought it wouldn't work from the start due to it being online and that she just wanted to try it out. Mitch, get the fuck out of here. She told me that she thought it wouldn't work from the start due to it being online, and that she just wanted to try it out. Treating me. Are you okay? So are you what?
What is happening?
He's talking out of a gay man's asshole.
Mitch, you're making weird noises on your phone. I'm trying to read a Google Docs.
That might be the nicotine gum. I'm sorry.
No, you're making. All right.
And I'm chewing.
All right. Can I go back to reading this Google Doc? She told me that she thought it wouldn't work from the start due to it being online, and that she just wanted to try it out, treating me like I was a free trial. After an hour of back and forth, she deleted her Twitter and private Twitter. I was concerned, so I DM'd her and asked why she did. No response. I asked again. No response. Texted her on her phone. No response. I was very concerned and panicking. Did me telling her I thought she never loved me make her attempt suicide or...
What?
Down?
What?
Did me telling her what?
Her attempt suicide or something? I didn't know where she was, and I couldn't think straight for the few days that she ignored me. She would post on her private. I saw it while she actively ignored me.
And how did she commit suicide? What?
Maybe she got her
so worried. She might have killed herself. These are all scheduled posts. She thought ahead.
Eventually, she texted back and said that if she ignored me, it would hurt less, which made zero sense, and I told her that. She guilt-tripped me, saying she was a horrible person, how she hurt me so bad and couldn't bear it. And the screenshot says, Kat, can I talk to you? And then Kat says, what's up? And Max says, so I really didn't think the distance between us would be that much of a problem. But now that I've, driven it and made the trip, I just don't think I can handle it. I don't want you to, hate me, but I don't know what else to do. I've been really stressed this entire week. I'm sorry.
Your pussy wasn't really good enough for me to have to travel 4 hours.
I'm just not
you
mentally
tell any dude. You tell any dude in his to teens to 20s. You're like, bro, you just got to drive 4 hours. You get laid, right? Yeah. Making that trip every day, maybe 2 times a day.
Wait, so
4 hours?
Just because I'm trying to catch the fuck up.
Amateurs.
Mitch, you fucking tried to get laid. You traveled across the entire continent of fucking Australia. Do not come at me.
So how is he the one being?
He's women. They're both women.
Wait, they're both women.
Yeah.
And the one who doesn't want to drive the distance is claiming they were groomed, or
no, the one who drove the distance, the other one is calling them the groomer. So the one who drove is the groomer.
Oh,
this doc we're reading is apparently she's about to say that they're.
I should hope the one that drives is the groomer. Right?
So what you're telling me is this person apparently went to all the effort of grooming a person and then was like, yeah, but it's a bit of distance.
Yeah.
That was a bit. Well, that was lackluster. All right, time to go.
No, actually, the grooming allegation is? The grooming allegation is that the girl was like, "Hey, do you think you could take a shower or something?" And she's like, "She's trying to groom me. She told me that I should take a shower."
This is the way that you describe it, Beckett. It's kind of like it's like a dude trying to figure out if he's gay or not, right? It's questioning. Look,
what is it?
I don't know if I don't know if I'm into this whole pedo thing, but you never know unless you try it.
You never know unless you try it.
Then they tried it, and they were just like, never again. Not worth the time. Not worth the headache.
Man,
that's what I've always
ain't for me.
That's what I've always said about groomers and shit, right? Respect, okay? Because that is a lot. Okay, let me finish my thing so that it doesn't get clipped out of context. All right? It's a lot. No, dude, it is. I don't understand why they would go through so much effort in any case.
Yeah, imagine having to be up on the latest
Patrol
so you can talk to them about something.
So it would be very
fucking
stressful.
hurt your head.
Yeah, it would be very stressful to be a pedophile. Is that what you're trying to say?
It would be a lot of workload, a lot of stress,
a lot of high, blood pressure medications and heart palpitations.
I've just got images of like a pedophile sat next to like a fucking nursery teacher. It's like these kids are driving me crazy. The pedophile's like, yeah, I feel.
I mean, in essence, they're similar things.
I used to. This is a really dark joke, but I used to have this joke where I was like, you know how men sit around at the bar and they talk about their old ladies, they bitch about their old ladies. Do pedophiles sit around at the bar and talk about? It was like, man, she was so cranky today. Man. Like, come on, take a nap,
bro.
All right, moving on. Moving on.
British.
That was uncalled for.
No, you're trying to save yourself. All right, I know what you're doing.
That was uncalled for, Matthew.
No, I know what you're doing.
God damn it.
All right. So I really didn't think the distance. So I really didn't think the distance between us would be that much of a problem. But now that I've like driven it and made the trip, I just don't think I can handle it. I don't want you to hate me, but I don't know what else to do. I've been really stressed this entire week. Sorry, I'm just not mentally able to do long. Then Max says the meetup was a chance I gave this. I only let myself get into another online relationship because we clicked so well. Kat says, so before that, you were thinking of breaking it off. And Max said, no, I was planning on letting myself get into an online relationship in the first place, and I thought I can make it work. And I can't. This is 100% my fault, and so I'm so sorry. I bet at that moment, the so sorry part, Kat said, I'm about to accuse your ass of grooming. You're gonna hit me with the so sorry? Yeah, you're fucked. And then Kat says, then why put me through this fucking breakup? And in parentheses, Kat continues to write, you can tell she's lying about this. I thought so in the moment. Eventually, I just blocked her on everything, thinking this was just another failed relationship and I have to move on. But I couldn't, so I messaged her again 12 hours later, asking if we could still be friends at least, hoping that would satisfy me enough to not be a depressed mess for the next month or so. I can't remember what led to this, as the text convo is gone now, but we argued for a bit, and I texted her, the blood is on your hands, and stopped texting her, which I will. That's a terrifying message to get.
All right. If I'm ever in an argument with you, I'm just gonna write, the blood is on your hands.
Beavers, if you got in a fight with one of your e-girlfriends, and then she wrote you, the blood is on your hands, you would be DMing me, being like, Matt,
redact.dev,
Matt, I think it's over.
Move on.
I think it's over, buddy. We had a good run, but I think it's over.
Redact.dev. I delete my Discord account. I run.
All right. Let's see. The blood is on your hand. Stop text. Which I will admit I most likely shouldn't have, as that doesn't help at all. But I was planning to end my life that night due to what happened.
What?
You can scroll down.
Okay.
We're on a cliffhanger. She might be dead, and we don't even know it. Eventually,
you know what this is? You know what this is like, right? It's kind of like they both went. Have you ever gone out with somebody and you both ordered the same thing, and then like your food is like really good, and then they're like, "Yeah, my food wasn't that great," but you've literally eaten the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like that's what happened with the pussy here. Right?
Okay.
The one is like, oh my god, that's the best puss I've ever had in my life. Right? I want to put a ring on it. And then the other one's like, it wasn't that good for me.
All right, it's time to go.
Younger.
Yeah. I keep forgetting that this is a grooming thing. Oh, I need to hold on, I need to rein this in a little bit.
Yeah. Pedophile jokes, Beavers. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
Eventually, I get a text from someone named Stellar at Thigh Highs wanting to verify my level. I asked for their hardest, and then they backtrack saying my political... Wait, I'm lost. What happened? What happened? Where are we at? What happened?
No, we're following through, man.
Okay, well, we just missed a whole act of this script because I don't know. Eventually, I get a text from someone named Stellar at Thigh Highs wanting to verify my level. I asked for their hardest, and then they backtrack saying my political opinions are dog shit and blocked me. I was confused and ignored it, but then texted me a few hours later saying I deserved what happened to me with Mac, and that I was a manipulative piece of shit. I blocked them and then DM'd Mac on iMessage asking what this is. Why is this person texting me this? Turns out they're friends, and Stellar is telling them I'm manipulative. This person, Stellar, also has a reputation of being an annoying piece of shit, as once I sent the screenshot of them doing that, 4 people knew who they were and had a bad past.
Why is it just trannies?
Wait, what?
What? No, I looked up exactly what they put there, @thigh-highs, and it's just a bunch of trans people on fucking Twitter. Is this like, why is that? Oh, thigh highs. Okay, never mind.
Wait, are all these people actually transgendered? They're not.
I don't know, because
somebody in chat said
thigh
that.
highs brought up some weird shit.
All right, well, we got your pronouns right, ladies. There you go. Stellar says yo, and Kat says hello. What's your hardest? And Stellar says, hey, sorry, was that class. Tartarus, 1 sec, never mind. Actually, you have some terrible political views on Twitter. Want nothing to do with that. Good luck with your level. Yeah, this is some fucking programmer trans shit going on, bro. All right, whatever. Let's see. All right, so they send this to
ladies.
So Stellar sends the screenshot. You are disgusting for being this manipulative and pathetic. You deserve everything that happened. There's screenshot is, I'm not responding anymore tonight. Stay safe, please. And the other person says, the blood is on your hands. And this person says, the fuck does that mean? And in fairness to Stellar, this is actually pretty fucking manipulative. Stellar also says, this is actually so funny, and you took it seriously, LMFAO. And Kat says, what the fuck? How do you have screenshots of that? And why do you? You're so fucking weird, dude. Like, why are you butting in on my personal business? I don't even know you. And then they say, I argued with Mac about this and said they were a piece of shit for having their friend do this while I'm already in such pain. They call me manipulative and eventually, after a lot of fighting, say, do you want me to know the real reason we broke up? You look identical to my rapist and I can't handle it. I was taken aback and could not believe that she said that, as I obviously knew it wasn't true. That wasn't the reason, as we literally fucked IRL. I called her out on this, and it just escalated from there. I eventually blocked her and said if anything happened to me, it was her fault, which I shouldn't have done once again, and I was in a shitty state of mind. My friend calmed me down from this, and thankfully she did as I would have most likely done. That's a pretty good out, though, by the way. If you want to break up with someone and you don't know how to do it, and you're like, I got to be honest with you. You look like my rapist. All right. Yeah. Like no one else has anything.
You look like my uncle.
Yeah, you look like my Uncle Ron. Wasn't that great of an uncle?
No, but okay. However, right? I'm sure they'd seen each other prior to this, so that's also a BS excuse, right? Because, like, what? You had to see her in person to recognize that she looked like the them that raped you?
I guess, yeah. All right, it keeps going. This was the last time we talked. However, my friend DM'd Stellar, telling them to butt out of my drama. They said they knew all about it, and I was in the wrong, manipulating Mac. I was so confused, and my friend offered to them that I would tell them firsthand the entire... By the way, I'm just saying this right now. I'm not reading that. I could tell them first, had the entire story. I told them a simplified version of this tweet, and they laughed in my face, telling me I was bullshit. I made sure not to lie or exaggerate anything in the message, as I didn't want to lie about something so serious. They claimed they had seen all the text messages between us, so why were they saying I was lying? What was Mac telling them? I blocked them after that, and since then I haven't been the same. This situation has ruined me mentally, and I'm still recovering. I want Mac out of the community. Groomers don't belong here.
Why did they groom you?
Yeah, I don't see the grooming accusation, but like
you fucked them after like 2 days of meeting them.
Because I saw some of this on like Twitter. I saw the like community notes post.
It's like speed dating.
Speed grooming. Jesus Christ! I saw the community notes post, and I was like, well, they're like the ages are like 19, 17. There's like no accusation of grooming. It's like there's clearly this is an accusation of grooming or like of them being a groomer, and I've got no idea what does their fucking message say?
Scroll down.
Hold on, I'll zoom in.
Yeah, zoom in. Beckett, have at it, buddy. I'll be stellar. How about that?
By the way, also just as a side note, can we just get a consensus? Chat's probably going to hate me for this, but I've given up. I've realized, right, that the way that millennials look at the world and the way that Gen Zers look at the world, we're never gonna see eye to eye, right, on a lot of shit. It just doesn't work. But like, it's a 19-year-old can't groom a 17-year-old. I'm sorry,
unless it's like, I don't even. Yeah, I mean,
they're like on the same playing field, bro. It's like they're not.
No, unless like the 17-year-old was like, "Hi, my name's Jessica."
Okay,
I was gonna say like Mama JF.
I'll add a caveat. I'll add the caveat of a normal 17-year-old and a normal 19-year-old. I don't think.
What about this? Looks fucking normal.
Are they normal?
If the 17-year-old, if
like,
the 17-year-old was mentally disabled, right? I believe that a 12-year-old could groom them.
Jesus fucking Christ.
My name's Jessica. My pronouns are he, him, she, her, it, the N-word.
Like the little 12-year-old's just like, it'd be really based is if you went and got me a chocolate milk, Jessica.
And then Jessica's like, "What are you gonna do for me?" And it's like
oh dear God! Oh dear God!
Matt, you were doing so well. Okay, fuck. Right.
No,
I met Mac. I'm trying to save you both. Right, I met Mac and we started dating after a couple of days. We talked about having a future together and how we were perfect for each other, which I believed and thought we were going to be together forever. Of course you did. She would bring up how we were going to live together a couple of times, and I liked the idea a lot. It made me excited. We planned a meetup. And she drove 4 hours to my house where we did a bunch of stuff, including sexual things. After leaving, she barely talks to me for a week, and then out of the blue says that the distance between us, 4 hours, is too much. I told her we can work it out and that we could live together in the future. We can plan more meetups, but she insisted that her decision was made, considering it took her almost no time to make this decision, to throw everything away when she had convinced me we were perfect for each other. It hurt. But what hurt even more was that she then said, I thought the relationship wouldn't work out because I was it was online from the start. She treated me like a free trial for an online relationship, and that hurt bad. I argued with her that it seemed like she never loved me because it did seem like that. She still believes she didn't love me. She then deletes her Twitter accounts, and I ask her if she's okay despite the argument. She ignores me for 3 days. She was still online and active, and I saw that. Once she finally responded, she said she ignored me because she thought it would hurt me more if she responded. But it didn't. Her ignoring me hurt me more than if she didn't, because I wanted to be friends with her, as did she, I thought. We argued for a bit, and she said, do you want to know the truth? You look like my rapist, which fucking blew me away because she literally met up with me and did a ton of sexual stuff, and she knew what I looked like prior to dating. This made no sense. If you couldn't bear the thought, then why date me? Then lead me on for a month and meet up with me. Why did you tell me you want to move in together? Why make plans for our future if you knew you were going to break it off? This is why I threatened suicide. I was planning to kill myself that night due to her actions. Probably shouldn't have said it, but I will. The nerve you have. Jesus fucking Christ! The nerve you have to. The nerve you have to say that I hurt her when she hurt me tenfold is insane. You don't know my side. Stop acting like you're involved in this drama. If you need more details, ask for specifics. This is a brief summary. Holy shit!
Ha 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 ha!
This is where fucking.
It's not even worth it.
This is when Nick would hit them with, bro, I was putting fucking RGB on my fridge.
It's not even worth it to like go through everything you said and call your shit on everything. I've seen every message sent between the two of you. I know both sides. I was there when Mac sent the message to you.
The fuck did Mac say to you? This is literally all true. I'm sorry. Okay, are we seriously? Is this seriously over a month-long fucking Discord relationship?
Yeah. 100%.
But also, I mean, I don't know if they are lesbians or trans people, right? Because the Glock thing has been thrown into the mix. But like, maybe there's two options. The person was just a dick, right? And they wanted to get laid, and then you were bad, right? Or number two, they conquered you, and they're not interested anymore. Or number three, maybe they're trans and they really wanted to sleep with the dude chick, and then they brought you over, and then they realized, oh no, maybe I'm gonna get in trouble because my family and I already.
My pronouns are dude chick.
That'd be based though. If I ever meet a trans person who's like, yeah, my pronouns are dude chick, right? I'd be like, we're adding him to the podcast.
Just to be clear, I mean, this person must live at home with their parents. I mean, both must live at home with their parents. So this person drove 4 hours to like this person's home, like fucked around with them and left.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, like this is just a teenage relationship that somehow exploded onto. God, I'm so glad that I wasn't this online when I was a teenager. Like, the Discord wasn't like a thing. Holy fuck, what a mess.
We'd all
just
be
say it. You're glad you were a nerd in high school.
I mean, let's not talk about my teenage years. I was mostly drunk. I'm going to be honest with you. I was drinking like heavily since from the age of like 16. So I was just a complete degenerate.
So continuing on, from the start, I believe her intention was to love bomb me, meet up with me, have sex with me, and then dump me. She groomed me into believing we were the perfect couple, so I would trust her enough to do so. She lied about the reasoning to make herself not look bad, and then lied to her friends about how I was manipulated. The pain I have felt from her lies is like no other I have ever felt, and I think she should be held accountable. Stellar should also be held accountable, as making fun of a victim and defending the groomer makes them just as bad. Screenshot where Max says, I know I'm being a piece of shit, and there's no way around that. I'm sorry you have to deal with it. And then they continue, again, I would include more evidence, but I can't include SMS messages due to leading them breaking up with her, as I didn't want to think about her. I want to also say I was sad about the breakup. Not anymore. I've since realized that she did what she did is the literal textbook definition of grooming. And I think this should be seen before she does it to anyone else. I also never included our ages, but she is 19. This is not grooming. This is like
this is love bombing you to get inside your pants, and then once they're in there, like
grooming,
welcome to adulthood, bitch.
This is like all of Mitch's relationships.
Grooming is like, hey, have you ever? How was your day today at school? That's cool. You got a boyfriend? Oh, you got one? You go on a date? Oh, wow. What'd you do on the date? What'd you do after the date? Oh. Are you thinking about taking this farther?
All right, Matthew. Okay, Matthew. Okay, we can end that.
He's reliving his Yahoo Instant Messenger
exercise right there.
How to
his
groom
IM
101.
was his Instant Messenger from back in the day was just like, "Hi, I'm a 30-year-old MILF. How are you doing today, Matthew?" And Matthew's like, "Oh my God, there's 30-year-old MILFs that want to talk to me, little old me."
What'd you do at school? I went to math class. You have a girlfriend? No, I have a girlfriend. Of course, I have a girlfriend. Like,
oh, that's too bad, Matthew. Because I was thinking, and then Matt's like, "Yeah, but it's I got lots of bitches.
Yeah, I'm in an open relationship like that.
One day we're gonna have like a law break where some old messages will come out and it will turn out Beaver's actually groomed Matt long before they'd met each other on the internet. Like
there was remember when Freddy versus Jason came out?
Yeah.
There was a theory. There was like a different plot line that was talked about where, what if Freddy, when he was a teenager, actually went to Camp Crystal Lake, and what if he's the one who drowned Jason Voorhees? And then you find out like that it's that situation, but me and Beaver's actually.
I was that hot 30-year-old. No.
It's like it's the fucking like reverse flash meme. It's like it was me, Matt. I'm the one who went back.
All right, what's all right? So I think it's Mac. Mac has made a reply, and I think this one's actually that one before pretty long. This one I think is actually pretty short. Hopefully, so yeah, it's mostly screenshots. So if it, yeah.
Oh my God! By the way, speaking just quickly, speaking about that whole Jaws situation, right? So you know when they're like, everybody has said this, and I don't understand their logic. They're like, it's only 300 something pages. It's 300 something pages long, but guys, it's not really that long. It's mostly screenshots, right? I'm like, motherfucker, it's still 300 pages worth of screenshots.
Yeah, I still gotta read the screenshots.
I'm going to
still have to read the screenshots.
No, you don't. Because what the screenshots are is mostly the rape comic. That's what the screenshots are. You don't need to read anything.
There's a rape comic?
There's a rape comic. Cindy
moving
spent
on.
the 14-year-old. Beavers, why are you messaging me asking for the rape comic? Like, dude, I could send it to you.
Can we read the rape comic? Is that illegal?
I mean, okay, so as far as I'm aware, Chris read it on his stream. It's not like so the rape comic itself is like fucking Undertale characters. So it's like not underage. It's the fact that she was sending it to an underage person. That's the issue.
Okay.
If Chris can read it, then we can read it.
Yeah, but I want to read this. But before I read that, thank you for becoming a Stumpy McCon. Liana Taylor with the 17 months says, Beavers, why do you have a raccoon profile picture on Discord when you're a beaver?
Because I identify with raccoons.
Nicole with the $2, the writer is a trans woman. And Yo-Yo Pizza Boy with the $2. Is this Beavers' alt account?
Yes.
Don't forget, if you want to support and have your donation read, give us money. We'll read it.
Then you get to hear Matt say your name. Who doesn't want to hear Matt Pitt say your name?
Okay, that was.
I know. No, I get nervous when he says my name. Core, do this. Core, do that. No.
Well, I'm just reminding people of what it was like when D-Max was here. That's all I'm doing. I'm just filling the gap.
TLDR. Our entire relationship was. We met up. Also attempted to hook up. Attempted. I realized I was misled about her appearance, so I broke up with her a bit after I got back.
Wait, she had sex with her, but then realized, oh man, she's too ugly after the fact.
She kind of ugly.
I'll fuck her and leave.
Oh shit! That filter doesn't apply to real life.
Man, that Adam's apple is really prominent right now.
Because she's like, maybe I could make this work if I just look at them through my Instagram filters.
Maybe if I take my glasses off.
Fucking strap like an iPhone to your face, like over your eyes, and just like, this is how I see the world now.
I have the Apple, what is it called? The Vision Pros. I have to wear them all the time in order for me to fuck you.
Oh my god, that could save so many relationships. Let's be honest. Like, holy shit.
This is her lashing out at me to try and paint me in a way that isn't at all representative of who I am because she's trying to get back at me for breaking up with her. To start, this is upsetting that this has to be addressed publicly. This is genuinely such a non-issue other than a consenting relationship that didn't work for multiple reasons. It's frustrating that I have to reveal so much personal information just to clear my name. I'm going to try to go paragraph by paragraph writing this, but I'm going to put more emphasis on things with screenshots rather than just spewing accusations without proof, which is what most of Kat's documents. I would also like to say that anything here I don't directly show screenshots of, I am willing to verify and prove with an unbiased third party. Some of this stuff just does not need to be public. The document will be broken up into sections so you can skip the stuff you don't really care about. Background information about the relationship. I originally added Kat in late August this year. I was looking for some more friends, and I had added her along with quite a few other mutuals that I hadn't really spoken to much. Totally normal conversation to start. We talked about Minecraft and my ever-present battle with checked Steam and GD in general. Hey, Beckett, what does this mean? You're a retard. What is check Steam and GD in general?
Oh, I guess like checking like whatever game thing they're on. I don't know what GD is. I know fucking idea.
Out of nowhere, Kat is asked if I'm from Georgia, noticing that it says number 2 in Georgia for GD in my Discord bio. Tells me that we are one state away and seems to imply a meetup and an hour into speaking for the first time. She talks about how her mom could convince my grandparents that it would be easy to plan. The following images are screenshot. Kat, wait. So in your bio, it says number 2 in Georgia. So I'm assuming you live in Georgia, right? And Max says, yeah. Oh, the state. And Kat says, southern or northern? Max says, Columbus, like middle. Kat says, I live in northern Florida. We are one state away. Max says, from Atlanta. Kat says, from Columbus to Atlanta. Max says, I live 2 hours from Atlanta. Oh, what? Says, you're tripping. Kat says, bro, Google it, stupid. Says, so over. Kat says, bro, I'm slow. I forgot to put Georgia at the end. Following a screenshot showing a 4-hour distance, not sharing where either of us live. Not incredibly far. This is cool. Kat says, very. Max says, meeting up with people would be super fun. Kat says, yee. It is. I've done it once. Met up with 2 friends, and it was the best time of my life. Says, I'm jealous. Kat says, as long as your parents talk to the other parents, they're easy to plan. My mom had doubts until she talked to the other kids. This is getting kind of weird. All right. You talk to your parents. I'll talk to your grandparents. And we're gonna meet up and have sex.
Wait, Matt, I just realized you can meet both these people. Yeah, aren't you nearby?
Good one. Hold on.
Oh, neither of these two survived the hurricane, surely.
Yeah.
You
Max
hope.
says, yeah. I live with my grandparents. They're cool. Kat says, that's nice. If anything were to ever happen, my mom is super country and shit. She's a real estate agent, so she can flatter anyone. Lol, and any conversation that would happen would be chill. I shift the conversation away from meetups when she mentions her mom's job and starts talking about jobs, stuff like that. No more conversation really happens that night. The next day, we talk about checked Steam for a bit, and that is affecting me, and this conversation takes place. I am extremely unhappy. I have to post these following conversations to my public Twitter account, but I think it's needed. I understand how things got to where they got. Would like to clarify that before any of this conversation took place, we had spoken about our age gap, less than 2 years, and anything continuing as I took as fully consensual and wanted for both. Max says, cutie, by the way. When do you turn 18? Kat says, next June. Max says, okay, my birthday is July, so like less than 2 year age gap. If you're good, I'm good. Kat says, I am. Man, these are the type of conversations the teenagers are having now. What's your age? Oh, I'm 17. What's your age? I'm 19. Oh, 2 year age gap. We're good. We're gravy.
We're good, baby. But just as a side note, I heard that they live with their grandparents, right? And that's got to be rough, right? For the grandparents. Because like, obviously something happened. No, but something obviously happened that they're living with their grandparents, right? And so you're living with your grandparents, and then you come out and you have all these, shall we say, GD issues, right? And then your grandparents are like, oh my God, I fucked up. God.
By the way, chat,
I gave them too much internet.
Does anyone know what checked Steam means? I
think Steam. I think they're talking about Steam, and game GD means game database. It just means like they could see what games they've played. That's it.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Zyla gets real with the 10. Zyla gets real with the 10. Glad to see you jerked back at it. W stream, and then
thank you, old lady.
And then Kinetic Kel with a 199. Catch me up. Sorry, late as hell. 17-year-old is accusing a 19-year-old of grooming when all they did was meet up. Yeah, and then the other person thought they were ugly.
Yeah,
something like that. Can you hear me?
Real
Everything
team
good?
shit.
Yeah. We can
Yeah.
hear you. You're
Okay.
good. You're good.
YouTube's doing that fucking weird glitch. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's. I'm going to be honest. Like, part of this is so weird because it's just like, does anyone care about either of these people? I don't mean like from like us covering the drama perspective, but like, why did this explode on Twitter? Like, I don't understand why anyone would care who these people are.
The tweet happened. Nicholas Arroyo saw it. He quote tweeted it with a couple screenshots of the Google Doc, laughed at it. Everybody laughed at the person, and then the person deleted the tweet.
Wait, hold on. So, so this person tweeted out their Google Doc to like their tiny community, and then Nick blew it up. Oh, they used hashtag grooming and it blew up. Oh, okay, right.
I'm gonna start including that in my tweets.
Yeah,
pretty good. Gonna go make coffee. Hashtag grooming.
Hey, did anyone catch the Falcons game? Hashtag grooming. All right, sexual interactions. This is where it gets good, guys. We had flirty conversations for a while.
Okay,
talking about
Jesus Christ, man.
Jesus,
you are really not helping yourself today.
Talking about cuddling and kissing and stuff like that before I send a fully clothed, something similar to pictures I posted on Maine in the past. Pictures of myself. We keep flirting. She sends some pictures of her legs, and only her legs. Keep this in mind, as this will be important later, with a very visible bulge. Okay, we've confirmed that at least one of them is trans. You know, I was thinking when I was reading the first doc, and was like, they sent me constant nudes, and I'm thinking like, women don't send nudes. Like that doesn't happen. That's not a thing. Is that what lesbians do? Like that's what I was thinking. Is like lesbians just send constant nudes to each other? I was like, oh no, they have dicks. Okay, that makes way more sense.
More sense now.
The only thing I've shown Kat at this is no farther than things I posted publicly. This is the next time Kat escalates our conversation to a completely different level. Nothing like this has been said previously, but I went along with it as I didn't mind it at the time, and it made me feel good. I know that these texts might be cringe, but it doesn't really matter. We were both comfortable with what's going on, and it shows that saying I groomed Kat is ridiculous and nothing but trying to destroy my image. All right, Beckett, you want to be Kat or Mac?
I'll keep up being Kat, I guess.
Right.
No, actually, no. Wait, do I want to be Kat?
Yes.
Oh, they're both bad. Okay. Holy fuck, you're so hot. The fuck am I meant to pronounce that?
And I'm all yours, heart.
Fuck, I need to rail you so bad.
No, say that with a straight face, please.
No, I got it. No. He's saying it to me, Cora. It's not.
I know, but I need it for the clip.
When Kat,
all right, restart.
Hold on. When Kat says "fuck," I need to rail you so bad. When what Max says, I thought it said "piss." Fucking need, bro.
Do you have a nice ass? Semicolon 3.
Wouldn't you like to know? All right, scroll down, Core.
I can't believe you read that.
Kat then randomly asked me if I have a nice ass. I say I show her if she showed me. I was planning on just sending a similar picture to what I had before, fully or at least partially clothed. Just from the other side. Kat tells me that she doesn't have any pictures like that, but she would show me something else. When I ask further, she says her dick. This is okay. So are we? Yeah, they're both trans. Mazel tov. This is the first.
That has to be horrifying, by the way. So these guys, they go over to they go over to like the grandparents' house, right? And they show up like dressed as dudes, I assume, and they're like, yeah, Gran, we're gonna go in my room and we're gonna go play video games, Grandma. Yeah, and Granny comes in to bring them like Lunchables and Prime, right? And then it's just like, oh my god! I walked in on them and they were playing with each other's joysticks.
What's the song? How's the KSI song go? Does the KSI song starts playing when they walk in with the Prime and the Lunchables? This is the first time Kat and I would exchange nudes, and in her doc, she mentions that I would send her these constantly but consensually to the point where it felt abnormal. And there's the quote. And she said, I sent Kat nudes twice on August 31st, and once on September 8th. 31st. September 8th during extremely horny conversations between two people in a consenting romantic relationship. If that's constant, abnormal, or grooming, I don't know what else I could have done. I don't want to share the messages relating to every single time publicly, but if a third party wants to verify, then just reach out to me via Discord DMs. What is this? Like, if you want to see my news, no, we're good. We're good, buddy. Yeah, I know you've been sending them around. We don't want them.
I will not be that third party.
Yeah, we're good.
Beckett can do it. He's half a.
Yeah.
I'm good.
We did plan a meetup, and I went to her apartment for a couple weeks later. This was not, as Kat stated, explicitly to have sex. For full transparency, I had a really rough experience with a sexual encounter in July of this year, and have still not fully recovered. We were planning to just hang out together for a weekend. We did plan on having sex mutually and consensually, but that was not the only purpose of meeting up, as Kat says. We planned to do what anyone who's dating online and meeting up for the first time would do for the time, to having normal conversations, etc. At this point, I have zero intentions of breaking up with Kat before or after meeting up. During the meeting, I made it to her house and was super tired. And after 4.5 hour drive, the first part of what she says is true. I got in her bed and we laid there for a while. That night, we attempted to hook up, and frankly, her weight got in the way. I've avoided saying this because it sounds demeaning, but I was misled about Kat's appearance. The pictures I was shown of her face and body were multiple years old, and I was not told this.
Wait,
hold on.
Just to be clear, is this person in a Google Doc admitting to receiving child porn?
And they're 19, by the way.
They're 19.
Wait a minute.
Wait, it's 1917, and like saying multiple years old for images of Kat. That's an admission to accepting child pornography.
Well, Kat, guess what, Kat? You didn't get him for the reason you wanted to, but you got him now.
What?
Had me in the
Holy
first half,
shit,
not gonna lie.
How retarded is this person? Yeah, guys, they lied to me. When they actually sent me pictures, like, listen, I've heard lots of people calling me a groomer, but actually, I was misled because the images I saw. Holy fuck!
We're like full blown.
My mind is completely fucking broken. I can't believe
I met
this.
the 17-year-old, right? She came over to my place, did not look anything like she looked. Turns out, right, she was sending me pictures from when she was 14. All right.
No.
Well, I mean,
and for some reason, after you received those pictures of the 14-year-old, you said, "You know what? I'm still gonna meet up with them. I'm still gonna do this thing." Dear God,
bro. Cheese pizza, anyone? I still care for her. I still care for her and didn't want her. Let's see, where was I? The pictures I was shown of her face and body were multiple years old, and I was not told this. This is the main reason I broke up with Kat. I did lie to Kat about this because I still cared for her and didn't want to hurt her feelings. So also, this person just admitted to lying about them looking like rape. I was just trying to let her down easy, but this did not go as planned. Kat also mentions that I told her that she looks like the aforementioned person that assaulted me in July. She said that this is a blatant lie because we hooked up. What? I did immediately see this as a problem, but I was hoping that if the meetup.
No, but now her side of the story doesn't make sense either. Because now she's saying, now she's saying they were fat back then. Like, and then also they said that the pictures that they received, they knew that they looked like the person prior to them going. But they've admitted that the pictures they received were of her when she was years younger than where she is now. So does that mean that she was by a much younger fat person? What's going on?
I don't know, Beavers, but
I'm confused.
Lots of words.
I just want to read the doc.
This is horrifying.
I was just trying to let her down easy, but this did not go as planned. Kat also mentioned that I told her she looks like the aforementioned person that assaulted me in July. She says that this is a blatant lie because we hooked up. What? I did immediately see this as a problem, but I was hoping that if the meetup and continued relationship went well, I could overlook it and everything would be fine. Once again, until I decided to break up with Kat because of the distance, the fact that she deceived me about her weight and her resemblance to someone who assaulted me, I was fully committed to our relationship and not using her as a free trial. So now we got the love bombing and miscellaneous. Let's talk about this. And then it's that screenshot right there of from the start, I believe her intention was to love bomb me, meet up with, have sex with, dump me. This is absurd. Why would anyone from a relationship with someone in a different state to meet up just for sex and then immediately break up? It seems like a really long con to talk to someone daily for almost 2 months just to drive 4 hours and have sex with them. Gas money isn't cheap where I live. The next screenshot talks about her other mention of love bombing, which is
maybe this 19-year-old is secretly okay. I don't want to say this, right? But like they did receive photos when they were younger, so maybe they were like maybe they're doing what I've always said, right? That if you're a pedo, just find a woman that looks young, right? But is of age. That would be my advice to them.
This is not a good look, Beavis. I don't know.
No, but I'm just saying. So maybe they were like, oh my god.
Beavis isn't saying he is a pedophile, but if he was a pedophile,
we've already he said this like 55 times.
I've said it many times.
We had the same reaction. It was like, Chad, no, I swear to God, Beavers isn't actually a pedophile. He's just saying that if he was a pedophile and he saw an 8-year-old girl that was actually 28, he'd probably take her out.
But that's what I'm saying is maybe happening here. Right? Because they met they saw the photos when they were younger and maybe they were like, god damn, that 17-year-old looks like a 12-year-old, right? What? Then they rubbed their hands together and they were like right? But then when they met up they were like, oh my god, you actually look like a 17-year-old. Ew, I'm not into this. Right? Maybe that's what happened.
Love bomb is more than anything in a relationship. Know that you kind of just compliment the other person. It's really not that deep. You have to ask yourself if it's more likely that I'm some deranged sociopath who gets off on spending months with someone, complimenting them just to try and hook up, or if I'm just some person who enjoyed spending that time with them and was just being a normal person. Another really strange detail of this document is that half of it is about one of my friends and not me. I'm sure why all this is included. It's unrelated to the breakup, although Stellar, did help me through the breakup, which was not easy for me. 3 out of the 5 pages are about Stellar, which is kind of weird because they aren't me. Mentioning Stellar saying, never mind, actually you have some terrible political views on Twitter, when the document is about alleged grooming, seems like you're just trying to pad your nothing burger document. More below. You want to be Stellar or Cat, Beckett?
Well, might as well just keep it as Cat.
Right.
For my life now.
No, I know both sides is what I'm saying.
You clearly don't.
All this doesn't matter. You threatening to kill yourself just for someone to like you again.
That's not at all why I said that.
And then saying, well, it's okay because I was hurt more.
I didn't want her to like me again.
You're grasping for straws.
Dude, you're grasping for straws. You're so biased.
And Stellar posts a screenshot. I unblocked you because I literally have gone all day thinking about you, and I can't get you out of my mind because I truly loved you. Can we stay friends?
Stay out of the shit, retard.
Making false grooming allegations not only hurts my character, but also hurts actual grooming victims. Throwing around the word groom like it's nothing just so more people give you attention is pathetic and will make actual grooming victims less likely to step forward if they think they'll be lumped in with you, with people like you, who make shit up. Like you who make shit up. This isn't the first time you've done this, but it needs to be the last.
Wait, what do you mean this isn't the first time? That's it? What do you mean?
What a cliffhanger, bro.
What you mean? You can't be like, hey, look,
prequel?
listen, this isn't the first time you've like accused somebody of being a groomer. And it's like, okay,
Are we gonna?
You need more. Like, where's the next part of the fanfic?
They do say that these allegations hurt grooming victims, but if I'm being honest with you, if they had to, like, if everybody just put out these goofy documents, right, we'd read them all, and then when an actual grooming thing comes along, we'd be like, oh shit, we're gonna spread the word about this. This is fucked up. Because normally when it's real grooming, I don't touch it.
Yeah, this is the fun grooming.
Yeah,
What?
this is fun grooming.
Yeah, it's the fun grooming.
It's great because on my screen it's just me and Cora on one side of it and Matt and Beavers on the other, and me being like brainstorm, and Matt and Beavers like, nah, this grooming's great, guys. This is like top tier.
Kinetic Kel with $2 says, why are we reading a 17-year-old airing out a 19-year-old? Weird. Welcome to the community, Kel. Another Kinetic Kel with $2 says, have they addressed the fat fishing allegation?
I'm very confused as to why this person put out a defense document where they essentially seem to be admitting to receiving child pornography.
You provoked my twap card. You actually sent me pictures of you when you were 14 years old.
This is fucking insane.
They just they hate them so much that they want to get them on distribution charges. Like, I don't care if I go to jail. I'm taking you down with me.
You deserve to go to jail.
So what do we think, chat? Are we thinking who's right, who's wrong in this situation? We have Kat, the 17-year-old, or Mac, the 19-year-old, who actually admitted that Kat had sent pictures of themselves like way younger than they actually are.
Yeah, and they specifically mentioned the bulge.
Who wins?
If you're gonna make that admission later on in the document, I'd say cut that part out. Right?
I came into this like a wholesome American. I was like, oh, two lesbians fighting. Wow, that's cool. It was like, of course. No, shit. Why didn't I think? I've been gone too long. I should have just assumed that there's trans. Like, I should have just assumed it. I was like, wow, these two lesbians are like sending nudes to each other all the time. What the fuck's going on? Oh, they got dicks. Okay.
Yeah, that was like, oh, we haven't had a drama involving two lesbians.
Yeah,
since what, Jalen and what's her face? Lilith.
Again, they are trans. I'm talking about real lesbians, Core.
No.
Matthew, real lesbians? Really, Matthew?
God.
Yeah, you're gonna say
really?
Are we gonna do?
We have Beckett of Crabs on this.
Don't drag me into your little fucking petty shit swinging beavers.
Beckett's friends with all of those people.
all those people. What does that mean, Beavers? What does that mean, bro?
I mean, you gotta be PC about these things. You
know, normally, when I look back through internet history, the people who make comments like that, it's only like 3-4 years, and then they're like, "Yeah, guys, call me Sheila," like, because I don't know. Are you sure you're not covering something, buddy? Any pronouns?
I would never transition, right? Because I'm already an unsuccessful man. I do not want to be an unsuccessful woman. Like, I do not have what it takes. All right, I do not have that transition power. It's not like I'm gonna.
You think you don't have what it takes? You think I could handle high heels with one leg? That ain't happening.
Oh, Matt, I watched a short. Right, I wanted to ask you this: do you store your money on your sock?
No, I have a wallet.
You should do that. No, you should do that. That's such.
What? No,
like,
that's a what?
If you have the stump, right? And you're like, you could store money in the sock piece that you put, like the.
Yeah, I guess that. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, that could work. Yeah. Of course, there was one situation where the mugger stole the leg. just took the leg, bro. By the way,
wait, did this happen to you?
No.
Oh, she was gonna say, dude, I was like, wait, Matt got mugged for it. Like, the fuck?
No. But before we move on from this trans thing, there's a good joke here. Medan in the chat says, "Who won? Who lost? You decide on." And then it's like, "Who won? Who lost? Epic trans battle."
God, I'm gonna have to wrangle my own autists. Okay. Can we? So, in short, despite our own autistic little spurg out, because you're seeing the fucking now recording autism on full display. Yeah, none of us. Listen, we don't hate anybody. We're just making jokes. Please, please, please get over it. It's the internet. But someone who can't get over it, shut up, Beavis. Someone who can't get over it is the next person we're going to talk about. Matt, can we talk about Kat?
Sure.
Yes.
Let's put on these screenshots.
I am so ready for this.
I hate individuals.
Good job, Beckett, by the way.
All right, so Kat was one of the people we covered in the little 17-year-old dating 19-year-old getting groomed and all that shit. That's that what we read. Well, Connor does this channel called Internet Versus that he stole from Bo Blacks. He's been getting a lot of interaction and views, and he decided to read the Google
and
Doc.
demonetized.
Funny part about that is he did not catch the thing we caught when we were reading the whole that Mac admitted to receiving nudes from Kat, that the cat was 17, but also Mac said that the pictures were different because they were younger. So they were like a couple years younger. So like Mac basically accidentally admitted to receiving like nudes from underage that fit like what is he, a couple years younger from 17, 15.
Yeah,
14,
they used
But enough time for them to look significantly different, apparently.
But Connor didn't catch that, and I was telling him about it. He was like, oh, okay. But so Kat is trying to get in touch with Connor, basically, and they message Unseen. Now, I don't know if you guys know who Unseen is. We've had him on Now Recording a couple times. Great guy. Makes good videos.
A bit weird. Has a female profile picture. Is a guy.
No, he doesn't.
Doesn't
he?
He
does.
Yeah, it's like a green.
He does.
No, it's like a green.
No.
It's like a green spirit.
It's like
it's a green
like,
lady spirit.
Yeah, it's like Zelda or something.
Yeah.
I don't think it's.
Like
I don't think
green
it's a
lady.
guy.
It's a green lady.
I'll bring it up in a second.
Bring it up.
Yes.
We need to fix this before we move on.
I'm sorry. Are we transvestigating somebody's icon?
Yeah. I gotta defend my boy. I don't think. Hey, look, Game of Thrones. Anyways,
Game
of Thrones.
Back to Game of Thrones.
No, we are not doing Game of Thrones.
Damn.
Why isn't it working?
Did you know in the books? No, I'm just kidding.
There we go. Photo. Boom. There you go.
That's a dude.
That's a chick.
That's a fucking. That's a Matt. That is like a fucking like anime magic.
Isn't that Zelda?
That's
Zelda, isn't it?
I'm actually now that I look at it, it might be
wearing a dress.
Wait.
Thank you, Niall. It's literally Zelda who's a woman. Thank you.
Why would he have Zelda? Why wouldn't he have Link?
I don't know. Ask him.
Because that's why I said it's a little. He's the guy that has the green lady. That's how I know him. He's got a lady profile picture, which has always been a little bit weird, but I'm not judging him. But it is I am judging him, but not too harshly. All right, he's still a cool person.
I can't wait till he edits your fucking commentary Bible description now.
They're
All right,
cool
so,
like that.
So back
to
Kat. Kat DM'd Unseen to get in touch with Connor and says, "Yo, can you get me in contact with the dude who runs the Internet Versus channel? I'd like the video about me to be taken down, as there are hundreds of people harassing me currently, and this is only going to make it worse."
Okay.
Let's see, bruh, kind of irresponsible. The video is only going to direct more hate towards me. He doesn't have my consent to upload this. Shit is generally ruining my life.
Made it public.
Tell him to DM me at least. I need this taken down, or else it's just going to get worse. All right. And so it was like 15 minutes or something in between. All right, I'll just submit a privacy complaint and have the video taken down. It's disgusting that this person is doing what this person is doing. I've had hundreds of people tell me unalive myself every hour on every platform, but I guess he just needs his content.
Liar. Nobody's fucking. They're not getting hundreds. They're saying that I've had hundreds of people tell me to kill myself every hour on every platform. That's a lie. That is an out and out lie.
Drama public. Did they make the drama public for nobody to see it? What the fuck?
Okay, so what happened was, I can guarantee
Hashtag
this,
grooming.
is they looked at this and said, this is a story where people will side with me. And then they found out that everyone was going to call them incredibly fucking retarded for releasing it.
Yeah.
And freaked out. And then they're like, it's fine. I'll get the video taken down. That'll stop it. I'm like, no, it won't at all. It's just going to make people focus more and more on you. What the fuck is wrong with this person? That's unbelievably dumb.
Yeah. No, it is very dumb. I agree.
Well, it keeps going.
Okay, but before you keep going, another thing that I just want to add real quick is fucking change your profile picture. That would be like the first thing I'd do. Yeah, God, you're just making yourself more identifiable.
Yeah, that's what Beaver's did when the allegations came out.
True.
Yeah, that's why I'm a raccoon now.
Oh,
All right, this is how we're gonna do this. This is gonna how we're gonna do this.
I'm gonna go have a smoke.
This is how we're gonna do this.
I'll be listening.
Beckett, I'll take that first paragraph. You take the second, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. Yeah, that works for me.
So I'm gonna start with hi, and then I'm gonna end with agree with. All right. Okay. Hi. This isn't Kat making this tweet. Just a very close friend. Kat isn't okay at all right now, so I'm going to be taking over and answering any questions in a respectful and civilized manner. Now, this situation shouldn't have been public in the first place. I know this. I think Kat knows this, and I think you know this. The only reason it is because Kat isn't the most emotionally mature person whatsoever. The reason I'm on her account is because there is a large amount of people that genuinely want her to take her own life, Mac included. I'm sharing these screenshots as proof of Mac not only making her response document just to have people think it was just Kat's weight that was a problem, which is something that people would obviously find funny and agree with.
I don't think Kat should have used the word groomer. It's a word with a lot of weight behind it, Lamal. Behind it that Mac shouldn't carry. But I don't think it's 100% wrong. I think there are some aspects of actual grooming that Mac did, such as lying to Kat and creating a false sense of security and love between the two, despite not having as strong of feelings as were shown. The person making this tweet, can say that Mac wasn't at all truthful to Kat while they were dating. Mac was flirting with other people, including me, and asking to have threesomes. Now, I did suggest the idea, but I did so only to see how Mac would react in private with me compared to how she would act in front of Kat. It was completely different. There's no doubt in my mind that what Mac was doing to Kat was bad. It did not, however, warrant a document accusing her of grooming, or many of the retaliations towards her, such as trying to get her fired from her job. Holy shit.
I will personally make sure Kat stays off Twitter for the time being. I think she needs to get her mental health instability in check before returning. However, I don't know if she ever really should. The way public Twitter has affected her reminds me exactly of what happened on December 30th, 2021, when someone special to me... When someone special to me Minecrafted themselves due to allegations on Twitter that did not warrant a bad reaction at all, but still produced one of the worst and most vile hate campaigns I have ever seen in my entire life. Now, I'm going to say some things about some people who have been especially violent and hateful towards Kat. I won't be providing proof or evidence because I only want the people who are doing this, who know that they've done this, to feel bad.
Stella, trying to get Kat arrested for wanting to kill or harm Mac by going back to your doxing days is one of the most disappointing things I've ever seen from anyone in my entire life. You're a grown-up. Get your shit together, stop sleeping in a dog cage, and make a career or something. Just stay away from vulnerable people. Mac and her friends
Sleeping
who think...
in a dog cage?
I fucking will
it's
get
a normal
to
thing in these fucking areas.
Okay,
Mac and her friends who think that what's happening is
I'm sleeping
okay.
in one right now, actually.
At all. Please take 5 seconds and think about how you would feel or how people would see you if Kat actually went through with it, with this, and Minecrafted themselves. Not only would you be a murderer, but you would have gotten someone to hate themselves so much that they would rather take in their own life than to just live happily with the thought of you in the back of their head. Please just act with any amount of responsibility online. You're going to be 40 one day. How is this going to affect you for the rest of your life? This is going to affect your kids' lives. All I'm asking, none of these people are having kids. All I'm asking for is 5 minutes before you post that message or tweet anything. Now, one more thing I'd like to add. People think Kat has a history of this, but previous accusations were all true and had solid evidence behind them. Just because this time she messed up doesn't mean she's lied before.
Is this like everybody?
By the way,
in
that
this
person
community,
ain't making it to 40. Just say.
Does everybody in this community just have accusations now? Is that like their
Yeah.
Is that like they brag? Do they sit around and brag? Be like, yeah, I was groomed when I was 14, and I wrote a Google Doc about it. And
They
now that
literally
guy-
do, Matthew. They literally do. They literally do.
Matt,
These people
you
get
would
into
fit in.
VCs. They get into VCs with each other, right? And then one person will be like, "Oh my god, I think I was just groomed." Remember that? I can't really mention that person. Anyway, we had a similar event like that happen once upon a time, Matthew.
Wait, no, hold on. What? See, now what's going on?
Wait, Beavers, who are you talking about?
I can't actually say. No, never mind. Moving
This
on.
is the second time this has happened, Beavers. I don't know what you're fucking talking about. Stop.
I'll
What are you talking
DM you, Matthew, and you'll know about the situation, and then we can navigate it strategically. Hold on, chat.
Then why say it on stream?
You're such a cunt. Just unbelievable.
Okay,
You fucking
okay,
nerd.
I get. All right, I'm okay.
Okay,
Like,
so a situation
Yeah.
like that will happen, right? And so when that happened to us, right? When somebody comes forward with like a horrible thing that happened to them, allegedly, right? We all go, "Holy shit, can't believe that happened to you. Oh my god," right? And that's the end of it.
yeah.
What these people do is they'll go, "Oh my god, that's so horrible. Yeah, I was raped when I was 5 years old too." That's the type of people they are, right?
Yeah.
They trauma dump. They essentially, we have something similar in our community. I can use this as an example. It's like, you know, when we have people in our community that join a VC and they go, "Yeah, you know, I was in the military," right?
Yeah.
And then everybody else fucking chimes in with their military story, right? And then the VC becomes and stuff. That they do that, but with grooming.
It's kind of like how everybody in the community, you'll sit in a VC and talk about their YouTube numbers.
Yeah,
Wow,
Instead-
that's
instead
a
of-
fucking crazy thing to do. By the way, I have more
That's-
subs than now recording now.
That's fuck yeah.
What,
Damn
Beckett?
I mean, it's true.
Oh, come on, it was such an easy
Beckett.
layup. Go on.
Hey, Core's
I
almost
want
at 100
to
now.
let you know, Beckett, that if you ever get exposed, that it's going to be a great soundbite.
I want you to know, Beckett, that if you ever get exposed, I will cover it with glee on this channel.
Please, someone clip it so that way in the future I'll be able to find it. Thank you.
I'll remember.
You use the clip feature on YouTube?
Teddy with the $4.99, and that's why I think the Game of Thrones, and that's why I think, hey, when I start saying donations, how about not fucking interrupt? No, I'm kidding. Teddy with a $4.99, and that's why I think the Game of Thrones books were better. All that being, please leave my friend Cat alone and read. Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Why did you
Did you
stop
guys hear me?
mid fucking
Yeah.
donation?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
were
you were-
reading it.
You told us to shut up.
He's
and we
like,
shut up.
yeah,
and
don't-
we're like, wait, where
don't
did you guys
interrupt
go?
me. Don't interrupt me, guys. Shut up when I'm
Jesus
reading donations.
fucking
Everybody,
Christ.
like a good. Well, like, okay, we'll keep quiet now. And then Matt's like, "Hello, guys."
I went
Guys,
out.
don't
I
interrupt me.
fucking. I had Xylee. I had that fucking glitch, and it only happens when you're watching shared screen and watching a YouTube stream.
No, actually, no. It happens to me just watching YouTube.
But for
Hold
me, it just happens with like the share screen. If I start messing with YouTube,
Mm.
it like, I don't know. I can hear Discord going in and out, and then like it did that.
Yeah.
Oh snap! Too much memory.
Oh.
Anyways, so y'all didn't get that part where I started yelling at you guys, but then went, "I'm kidding," and then continue to read the donation.
We
No,
didn't
we got
hear
that.
the
We
I'm
got that.
kidding part.
Oh. Okay, cool. And that's why I think the Game of Thrones books were better. All that being, please leave my friend Cat alone and read the Game of Thrones.
Retard
Hi,
alert.
Tommy.
Okay, I think he might have cut out. Then I don't know what's happening.
What's
Yeah.
going on?
Did you reach the end of the donation?
Yes,
you just
he
let me
did.
read.
All right,
Okay,
one of you
let me
guys
check the
need to read
donation.
donation.
Let me.
All right,
Okay.
one of you guys
that is
donate
okay.
now.
And that is why.
read 'em.
No, I'll read it because
Oh my
I also
God.
can't read, so it's added entertainment for people, right?
God damn.
And that's why I think the Game of Thrones books are better. All that being said, please leave my friend Cat alone and read the Game of Thrones books.
Beavers, you cut out.
They can't hear me, but this
Did
is
I?
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll do it again. And that's
Okay.
why Teddy with the $4.99. And that's why I think the Game of Thrones, but also, by the way, use punctuation in your information. So, by the way, makes it a lot easier. Anyway, and that is why I think the Game of Thrones books were better. All that being,
Did he cut out again?
my
Got
friend-
Beavers, you cut out again. You got to start over.
all right,
Don't
and
snitch on me. This is
and that's why I think the Game of Thrones books were better. All that being, please leave my friend Cat alone and read the Game of Thrones books.
Still didn't hear it, man.
Oh, did we get a donate from Teddy?
Thank you for the $5, Teddy. All right,
real
I'm not
quick,
reading that shit
Teddy,
again.
and that's why I think the Game of Thrones books were all better. That being, please leave my friend Cat alone and read the Game of Thrones books. Did you guys get that?
No.
Oh, too bad.
Hello?
Fuck you,
That's
Teddy.
You.
Are y'all talking?
I'm not doing that again.
And thank you for the 10 from Ragemonger, that Queen Man fella coming for you, Beavers. Delete your goon folder.
We already
never
read,
We already read that.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, did we? Oh, shit. Sorry.
Oh,
it
by the
must
way,
have cut out.
there's more. There's more of this. By the way, Becca, you're gonna have fun editing this because this is going fucking.
Also,
Yeah, I'm taking a
by the
break.
way, I'm gonna do this quickly. I want to test out that hashtag grooming thing. I tried it earlier, and that tweet did get a lot of interaction. So I'm just gonna tweet out going to get coffee hashtag grooming, and we'll see how many things I get. This is the official
All right,
test.
go to the one after that.
Wait,
first.
hold on. Can we talk? I just want to focus on like this actual fucking post from Cat's apparent friend. I don't believe this is from Cat's friend. I think it's from Cat pretending to be somebody else. This person doesn't have friends. No. The one we read, the one Matt and I read.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is fucking insane. I don't understand what the fuck this like. Why are you mentioning people live in cages? Like, what the fuck is going on with this weight shit? Who was trying to get? They're literally excusing the fact that they were trying to get Mac fired from her job and being like, "Oh yeah, I can't believe that."
Do you remember that guy? Side tangent. Do you remember that guy Vexium Swift?
Yeah.
Do you remember
Thank you.
Vexium?
Yeah. He lived in a
Right?
cage.
He lived in a cage.
Yeah.
He started off right. He started off as like any typical commentary channel, right? Like I hate furries, I hate the gays, I hate this, I hate that, right? And then I can't remember what happened, but he did like a complete 180.
Sorry. Plants. Send me the link to that video, please.
He got a trans girlfriend, right? And then he ended up starting to like post not safe for work furry stuff on his Twitter account, and he posted pictures of himself sleeping in a cage.
I've got the link for that.
Nice.
One, Matt,
Yeah, I was about to say I
nice,
sent
mind
it to
you.
Beckett earlier this morning.
Yeah, I've got it, Matt.
Okay. Well, sorry for DMing you, Plants, and saying send me link, please. All right.
Yeah,
that was
okay.
actually.
Damn, is that how you get shit out of people? You're like nice and shit?
Is that how you get shit out of women, especially?
Okay, Beckett, I appreciate you sending the link to me, but I need you to send it to Core.
I am also sending it to Core. Don't worry.
Beckett.
Listen, Bestie knows what he's doing.
All right, let's finish this. Go to the what I was telling you, Core.
Okay, boom.
All right, so this was a conversation between a guy named Drew.
Oh my god,
and
Drew is sharing?
No. Although Drew is sharing is like you always notice Drew is sharing is like sometimes he just finds himself in the middle of dramas, so it just like he's just like he'll just pop up out of nowhere and be like, yeah, I used to hang out with Edwin, stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so this guy named Drew, who's not Drew is sharing, says only like 5K. We should get in contact with the uploader, delete it though. I didn't ever want it to be this big. And Mac says it's okay, it's funny. And Drew says, Mac, I don't think you understand. Quip like kind of wants to Minecraft them, and that was before this video. And then Mac says, Quip also just tried to get me fired from my job. I have never said this about anyone, but I don't care anymore. It genuinely would not bother me for a second. Sorry. And Drew says, her Minecrafting herself wouldn't bother you? And Max says, not a bit. So then that's Matt basically saying I don't care if they unalive themselves. So then you go to this.
I kind of side with Mac.
Yeah, but the whole point of reading this is to read the next one.
Okay,
just very quickly, Hellbent, thank you. Members for 8 months. Beckett is my favorite member of Now Recording. That's so sweet of you. Thank you.
That is not what she said.
You're not a host, Siley. I don't know if you can read the membership donuts. Anyway, moving swiftly on.
All right, Cat on this Quip person, Cat or whatever, on their private, they said, I hope all of the people who hurt me suffer the same fate and unalive themselves too. You all deserve. I would kill Mac if given the chance. I have a lot of people that I would do that to for ruining my life, and I think they deserve it. So yeah,
apparently the cat person has a couple of weight classes on Mac as well. So
yeah,
Who's
sit on her like Jesus.
Well, Cat had their chance. They were literally in bed together. They could have.
God, it was so wild that started off like we thought we were reading like two lesbians falling out.
That's just stupidity on our part. Like, why would we even think that? It makes no sense. Like, why would he even expect that? By the way, I keep now I have this idea in my head of like Terminator, but the Terminator is going back in time to kill someone for canceling their friend. You know what I mean? Like the Terminator goes back in time to kill it. Whatever. I can't.
Bad joke.
It would have been funny.
Tell you with the 9.99. Okay, so I think you missed the last dono, so I'll do it again, and that's why I think the Game of Thrones books are better. All that being, please leave my friend Cat alone. Thank you for the 9.99.
You still didn't fucking include punctuation. Did you not listen to my criticism?